Hi, it's me again with Corel tips and tricks. I've seen this done many of times on other people's videos, and I've never really watched how they made it. Didn't really care. I didn't think it was that cool. But then somebody asked me today how you could draw that. And so I thought I'd come up with my version. It's a little cooler than I actually thought it was going to be. If we start in the center of the page and draw an ellipse and hit P, and we're going to make it 10 inches. Then we're going to take a rectangle, doesn't really matter the length right now, and we're going to make it 6 inches tall. And we're going to round off the corners, let's say 3 inches. Whoop, I still got it set on that. So you have that shape. Now I'm going to hit P. I'm going to select them both and hit B. And then I'm going to hit L to put it to the left of the page. Now my center is just below that, so it'll work pretty good, I think. We'll go ahead and turn off the indexing line. And we're going to take the Smart Fill tool. I'm going to do a different color this time. Let's do that turquoise. And then I'm going to grab that and delete it. I'm going to go ahead and left click, right click, Control D, alternate C, which is my rotation for the center of the page, and rotate it 90 degrees. And this is the shape I want right here. So I'm going to take the Smart Fill tool and fill that in. I'm actually going to nudge it out of the way so I can get rid of this. And I'm going to nudge it back. Now, I'm going to take my interactive fill tool and swipe up and put a little darkness. Kind of imagine it going underneath the other part. And let's make it pretty substantial darkness on one edge. Then, I don't like that, but it'll work. Control D, alternate C, and rotate it 90 degrees. And then Control D, Control D. This would be a great one to, and because the video was so short, let's clone this guy and you'll really be able to tell a lot more about it. So this is our clone curve. This is our control curve. So I'm going to nudge it out of the way twice. I'm going to Control D, alternate C, and you can see we're at 270 now, but I'm going to go to 0, Control D, Control D. Now this is our clone, and let's go ahead and put a black box around it and make it kind of stand out, object order back a page. Now we're going to get our clone, and I call this real time. You're getting to see it change in real time. And watch this. So whatever I do to that is doing it to that. That's probably pretty good right there. I think I'm going to go a little further and put a little more color like right there. And maybe right there. Nah, you can always double click and get rid of them. And let's put a little white between them. And let's put a little turquoise closer to the white. So we just have a white stripe. Yeah, not so sure I'm happy, but you get the idea. And see, look at that. I kind of like that because I don't like the white stripe. Let's get rid of it. I like that right there because it kind of looks like something, fins on a boat or whatever. Anyway, hope that answered that. I like this one too. But I hope I answered that gentleman's question, and thank you for watching.